Okay, I cut this rug, and I was trying to sew it up so it wouldn't ravel, and it kept plugging up. So she sat down and adjusted the dials, and it worked. So tell us what you did.
I leave this between 12 and 10. This thing moves.
Why?
That regulates the size of the stitch on the top.
The size of the stitch on the top.
And this is how tight you want your thread. I usually leave it over here on zero, over here.
On what? Can't really tell.
I don't know. I think it's an 8.
Okay.
That's as far as it'll go. But that tightens up this part in here where the thread goes through it.
What's it do?
Tightens it up.
Tightens up what?
These little gears thing, little flat gears in here where the thread goes through it.
Oh, okay.
And if you want a regular stitch, you put it over here on the 0. There's a 0 in it, in red. And if you want zigzag stitch, it goes 1, 2, 3, and 4, depending on how big of a zigzag you want. And don't move this one here. The one says cam is for this. You put parts in there.
For embroidering?
Yeah, for making fancy stitches.
So you got it set on what? Just S.
Yeah, S for regular stitch. And this is like a hemming stitch over here. You could put a hem in a pants or a dress or something. I can't see that other one.
And then that's the zigzag there.
Yeah, but that's a different one.
So that's what I did. I put it on that, and then I think I had it on the smallest one, maybe.
Oh no.
So that wouldn't work like that.
I don't think so.
Small zigzag.
That messes up the.
That's why it wouldn't even do anything.
You're just getting caught in there.
So 12 to 10 is the size of the stitch?
Yeah, that's
the length of it?
I don't know. I found that's where it works the best, right over here around 12 and 10.
Okay. And then just the S down here for a normal stitch?
Yeah, that's normal setting. And if you want a zigzag, you turn the outside dial. That's how big of a zigzag you want.
So that's the only thing you have to move for a zigzag. You don't have to move the inner one.
It's the only one you got to move.
So that'll give you a big zigzag there.
Yeah, that looks like this.
Oh.
Can you see that?
Yeah, so you don't have to set it on that zigzag. You just leave that. Oh, okay.
And if your material's real thick, you press this and it pops up. And then you can adjust the stitch by how far you push it down.
Adjust the stitch.
For the thickness
of
what you're sewing.
The thickness of the material.
Yeah.
So if the material is real thick, you put that all the way up.
That might make it too loose. That makes this thing here.
Okay. Okay.
But if you've got a real thin material, you can push it way down. That tightens this up.
And just for those who don't know, show us how you put the thread on. Just kind of run your finger along it.
Oh.
It starts here.
You run the thread through here and through here. You go around. And then you follow the spiral around.
Right, it just goes through the hole.
Yeah, so it'll come through the hole.
And then it's got to go behind that and around
No,
this?
and then
No?
you pull it down here first.
Okay.
Down here.
And you just
And
lay
you
just lay it against here and it goes in the right
Yeah,
slot.
and you just push it up against that and it'll go in there automatically.
And then it comes up and goes in that slot.
And behind this, up here through the hole, back down here. Behind this little thing here, you just go like that and it'll stick in there. And behind this one here. And this machine is set so that you can sew double threads in it. That's why there's two sides.
Yeah, oh, okay.
But you got to put a double needle in there. They have them, they're made double.
And then just since we're here, show us the thimble or the thing down below.
Oh, the bobbin.
Yeah. I always find it's easier just to lift it up.
Yeah, me too, especially with my fingers.
So what's the trick to putting that in?
Okay. It has to wind from the bottom.
So it's going around that way.
Yeah, so it's coming out like this.
Okay.
The thread's coming off the bottom. Drop it in. And pull it up so it comes in this little slot. And pull it over and it'll come up through here.
And then you have to be careful when you put it back in the...
Yeah, that you don't drop it. And make sure you, when you put it in this thing up, and press it so you hear it click. Otherwise, you start to sew and it'll fall out. Will it work better if I tilted it?
No, it's okay.
And it's locked in there. I always go like this to make sure it's in there.
And then after you thread the needle, stick when you thread the needle, make the thread go that way and make sure you push it in the back so it doesn't get tangled up. Right.
I think this should pull the other thread up through the hole. Yeah, if you turn this around one time, this will go up and down and it'll pull the thread up from the bobbin.
Oh, okay, cool.
See, there's the two threads. I don't do it sometimes. I'm just lazy and let it go, and if it gets it gets messed up sometimes. Okay, let's see if it'll work now. Probably got it too tight. I don't think it slides through here as good this way as with it, the fuzzy side down. And you want to lock the stitch, you Put it on regular stitch and back it up.
Anything else?
Well, I guess that's it. That was the second time I went over it. So it should keep it in there.
Okay, see ya. Bye. Say it again.
When you get done sewing, if you pull it out like this and you can't get it to come out, move this up and down because it'll release the thread here so it'll come out. It's like trying to sew again, you know.
And then this thing on the side, you can tighten and loosen that too, right?
Well, if you loosen this up, that's when you put your thing in the
To
thread
fill
a
it.
bobbin.
Oh, okay.
You loosen this so this won't go up and down.
Oh, okay.
That's why sometimes I get it so tight I can't do it.
Okay. So to thread a bobbin, you loosen that up, put a bobbin on there, close that, and then just run the thread from there to there.
Yeah,
It's,
or through this thing.
oh, so the thread goes around here and then back here.
And then
And
you
it'll-
gotta watch that it doesn't go under the bobbin and start winding up underneath it instead of on it.
Okay, so we're going to thread a bobbin. So just put the thread on there. Oh, you start it down here, huh?
Yeah, and you gotta hang on to it and get it started so it'll... It's supposed to go in that, but I don't know what's wrong with it.
Yeah, there's like a little slide in there. Does it matter which way you put it on up there?
Yeah, it has to go the way it's gonna wind.
It's going this way. So she loosened this up, and then this one won't move. The stuff down there won't move.
I'm not sure which way it's supposed to go now.
It was winding that way. So
So is that gonna unwind it?
flip it over. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna unwind it. And this will pop out when it's full.
So there's like a little crease up under here where the thread rides. So she's just stepping on the pedal down below.
Oh shit, it's going, see what it did? It's going underneath. Well, so much for that, Jimmy.
Nah, just chop it off. Just chop it off.
Yeah, it's all tangled up now.
So when you put it on the bobbin, you do gotta guide it at least to get it started.
Yeah, you
Okay.
can tell I wasn't really looking at it good.
It's okay.
Well, I'll try it again.
You learn more from mistakes.
Okay, this way or the other way?
Yeah.
See, that was supposed to guide it up there and keep it up there.
No, it goes like this. Try it.
That's just so it would go around better.
This probably isn't working right. Oh yeah. Okay. Try it now. Just kind of guide it with your scissors a little bit, just to get it going. See, it goes up and down by itself, right? But for some reason, you probably just got to get it going. Okay, try it. That's what I was going to ask you before. You have to guide it up and down? Or?
You're not supposed to have to. It's supposed to go automatically.
Yeah.
But I don't know why it went down there. And then if you don't see real well a little teeny thread, you want to know where it's going.
Do you always fill them up, or do you do some of them partial?
No, I usually fill them up once I do it, because I got a lot of them. I got some more in the sewing box underneath the sewing machine over here. All different colors.
That's how you be sure you get the same color thread if you're sewing something, right?
Yeah, so you don't run out in the middle of something.
You aren't touching it now, it's going up and down by itself.
Yeah, I'm not touching it, I'm just making sure it doesn't go down below.
Okay, so it popped out, so it's full. Good job.
Yeah, I used to do a lot of sewing, but I give up. Don't make anything anymore. Only Jimmy's curtains for something.
Okay. Say see ya.
Okay, see ya. Have fun.